Hi, so here's 3 insider tips from me straight to you, just because it's kind of personal. I'm not going to say it out in public, but it's stuff that I use every day. So, first one has got to do with food. So, go and get yourself a couple of apples, preferably organic, because, not because you're going to eat them, but because the less they've been interfered with chemicals and processes and gases and ripening process, all that, then the better this thing will work. So grab your 2 apples, touch one minimally, get it up onto the windowsill and just leave it there. At the same time, grab the other one, hold it in your hand, do whatever you do to bless it. You know, if you have a faith, then you'll pray on the apple. Essentially send positive thoughts for maybe a minute or so to the apple and put it up on the windowsill along with the other one, remembering which one is which, the blessed apple and the non-blessed apple. What you'll see is that the blessed apple lasts at least twice as long as the unblessed apple. And of course what that would tell you is that when it comes to food, you can affect it enormously powerfully with what kind of thoughts you project to it. So that's why junk food's as bad as it is. It has no thought, it has no positives driven towards it, to just snatch and grab, whereas food that you prepare yourself is much more likely to be blessed, to be thought about, to be cared, and a lot of love projected into it. So people who cook for themselves are going to do a whole lot better. People who grow for themselves going to do a whole lot better. That's why we've got a 15-metre long glass houses, so that we can do that kind of stuff. So appearing on the screen right here is the blessing that we use when friends come, not just for the food but for them, because if blessing food makes it better, what about blessing people? So this could go on for hours when you look at, you know, your thoughts projected to other people and what kind of world it creates for you. We're just going to stick with this. So this blessing simply says, thank you for this chance for us to be together and share each other's company. Bless this food, turn it to love in our hearts, energy in our bodies, and success in all the things that we do. And we just hold hands while we do that, make eye contact, and it's a moment that can change everything, even though it's just a moment. That's the first thing. Second, think about how often you get outside. So one of the key aspects of being really, really healthy is how much you are connected with nature. And part of the problem of modern life is that it's mostly lived indoors. So most of our work is indoors. For me personally, most of my stand-up work, where you've seen me delivering workshops, is in rooms that don't even have windows. Hopefully when you go to work there's windows and that kind of stuff. Sometimes I don't even know what city I'm in, because I'm in a room that has no windows, no doors. Well, I've got one door and that's all. So there's no access to sunlight, breeze, and all the things that work for us. So do what you can to get the old 5 minutes out of every 60 outside the building. That simply means work 55 minutes, take 5 minutes outside. Just follow the smokers. Don't go near them, but follow the smokers. They're going to have a great advantage over you from the point of view of how often they get outside. So outside's critically important. It's actually about getting in contact with nature. So if you're outside, lean up against a tree, sit on the grass, that kind of stuff. And number 3, inside our personal tip number 3, boils down to this: talk it up. What that means is that you've got to talk up how much energy you've got, how great you feel. That means that you need to develop habitual statements, like when someone says, hey, how you going, mate? Your answer is, good, but I'm getting better. Or, great, but wait till you see me tomorrow. In other words, talk it up, put into positive language what it is that you actually want in terms of health, vitality, vibrance, alertness, energy, all of those sort of things. Fit them into your conversation so that you're the one that hears it over and over and over again. People around you, they just hear it when they see you, but you're hearing it repeatedly, and that's critically important. So those are the 3 things. Bless the food, get outside, and talk it up.